Picture this. You're presenting the biggest project of your career. Suddenly, a colleague asks a critical question that throws you off. Your heart starts racing, your mind goes blank, and what comes out is a trembling voice and jumbled words. Or maybe you come home from an exhausting day at work. Your partner, a child needs your attention, but you're running on empty. Then, a small request makes you snap. Uncontrolled anger flares up, and you regret it almost instantly. We've all been there. The feeling that our emotions are controlling us, not the other way around. Today, we change that. This isn't about suppressing what you feel. It's about becoming the pilot of your own life, not just a passenger to your wild emotions. To master something, we must first understand it. Our biggest problem with emotions is a deception. We feel that the emotion is reality. When we're anxious, it feels like the world is ending. When we're angry, it feels like we are the absolute truth. This is all a trick by our ancient brain, the amygdala. It's our alarm system. In prehistoric times, it saved our ancestors from lions. But in the modern world, the lions are an email from your boss, a comment on social media, or a traffic jam. And here's the deception. When this amygdala is activated, it literally shuts down access to our thinking brain, the prefrontal cortex. This is why when we're angry or panicked, we can't think straight. We react, we don't respond. We are being run by an operating system that's millions of years old. So, if you've ever felt out of control, now you know why. It's not because you're weak. It's by biological design. But herein lies our power. We can redesign our response. So, what's the solution? We can't turn off the amygdala, but we can pause it. We need to install an emotional pause button. This isn't an abstract philosophical concept. It's a simple neuroscience technique with 3 steps: label, distance, and redirect. Step 1. Label. The check-in. When you feel the wave of emotion coming, be it anxiety, anger, or frustration, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? Where do I feel it in my body? Maybe a tight chest or clenched fists. Just by acknowledging and naming it, you've shifted activity from the amygdala back to your thinking brain. Step 2. Distance. The distance. Now, change your internal narrative. Instead of saying, I am angry, try saying, I am feeling anger. It sounds simple, right? But it's incredibly powerful. It creates a small space between you and your emotion. You are not the emotion. You're merely the one experiencing it temporarily. Step 3. Redirect. The redirect. With the space you've created, now ask, what is one small constructive action I can take in the next 60 seconds? Not to solve everything, but to take control. Maybe drink a glass of water, take 10 steps, or write down 1 sentence. This small action signals to your brain, I am in charge here. I once worked with a client, let's call her Sarah. She was a brilliant project manager, but her presentations were always hijacked by her anxiety. We worked on this pause button technique. One day, right before a big presentation, she felt the panic coming. Racing heart, scrambled thoughts. But this time, she paused. She labeled her anxiety, created distance from it, and decided to focus only on the first slide. That's it. The result? It was the best presentation of her career. Not because she wasn't nervous, but because she chose not to be controlled by that nervousness. This isn't about becoming an unfeeling robot. It's about becoming a more complete human. It's about having better relationships with coworkers, with family, and most importantly, with yourself. Your emotions are power. They are your compass, your internal navigation system. But you are the one holding the steering wheel. Mastering your emotions is a skill, and like any skill, it takes practice. So, my challenge for you today: pick one situation in the next 24 hours where you would typically react emotionally. Maybe when you're stuck in traffic or when the 100th email notification pops up. Remember the 3 steps: label, distance, redirect. Press that pause button. You don't have to do it perfectly, just do it. Because every single time you do, you are rebuilding the connection to your thinking brain. You are carving new neural pathways to become the leader of your own life. If you found value in this video, share it with one person you think needs to hear this message, and subscribe for more content on mastering the art of a productive and peaceful life. Remember, you are the pilot. Thanks for watching.